Hello everyone and welcome back to part 13, I can't believe it we made it this far, of What If Peter Parker, also known as Spider-Man, was in the My Hero Academia universe. If you haven't seen the previous parts, there will be a link in the description below and annotation above. I really suggest you do so. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Welcome to the provisional license exam, everyone. Before we start, I want to say thank you all for the support and watching this show. It means a lot to me. I never thought we would get so many people. And by popular request, this series will be continuing to manga territory in the next few episodes. Okay, the day of the provisional license exam arrives, and Class 1A goes to the Takoba National Stadium. Upon arriving, they have a similar interaction like they have in the anime with the other schools. Aizawa encourages the class on and wishes them good luck. Inside the stadiums, the sleep-deprived man of the Hero Public Safety Commission, Mera, explains to the 1,540 participants that only the first 100 to pass the first exercise will pass the second round, and explains that the students have to wear 3 pins in visible areas of the body. You cannot be covered, and once those 3 pins get hit by a ball, a special ball, you get eliminated. You have to eliminate 2 people to pass and have 6 balls. Before it actually starts, Midoriya tells everyone to stay grouped up, except 4 people that already went their separate ways. Todoroki, Bakugo, Kaminari, and Kirishima. 3 of them are a team, and Todoroki goes on his own. Since Midoriya thinks it's gonna be a school versus school fight, the first trial starts, and the cleansing of UA begins. Everyone is going after them, trying to take them out. Now we have the part where everybody stays on the defense, showcasing their new techniques and powers and stuff. After a while, Shindo, the earthquake guy, gets tired and frustrated and decides to split the class up by using his core to shake the entire stadium. He creates a huge earthquake that is actually felt on the other side of the stadium. The earthquake divides Peter from other members of Class 1A, leaving him alone. Knowing how unpredictable things can be in this situation, Peter decides to double tap his spider symbol on his chest. His suit turns fully black, and then neon green parts start popping up, making a spider symbol on his chest and showcasing his eyes. Then Peter starts to vanish. Peter spends some time looking for his class members until he finds 2 students who are alone. One of the 2, a girl, asks the other, "Dwayne, do you know where we are going?" Dwayne answers, "Absolutely not." "Yes? Maybe?" Okay, Elena, I don't know. Happy? The announcer says there are only about 76 slots left for the second part. Elena sighs. "How about this? I go up there, see if I can spot anyone, and you keep watch. Is that a plan, Night Trasher?" Dwayne answers, "Yes, Jackpot," calling each other by their hero names. Elena gets up on a rock, and Peter takes the opportunity to grab one of the balls he has and sneakily passes them past Night Trasher's discs, eliminating him. Jackpot trips and falls, but manages to land without taking any damage. But the rock slide she caused fell on Peter, damaging the suit's mechanisms, because it didn't activate his spider sense for whatever reason. Peter gets up and Jackpot says, "Oh, you must be Peter," seeing Peter there. Peter is surprised and says, "What, you can see me?" Jackpot tries to punch Peter, saying, "Yes, of course." I like the new suit, by the way. The suit's still black with the green parts. Peter evades the punch, but Jackpot swipes the leg, throwing Peter to the ground, and hits one of Peter's discs with a ball. Peter wonders why his spider sense isn't triggering. Jumping to his feet, like jumping back up. He breathes slowly and gets in a combat-ready position, concentrating. Jackpot tries to attack, but Peter concentrates, blocking the attack and hitting one of Jackpot's discs with a ball. Jackpot then manages to kick Peter against the wall. Peter hits his back. A flare shoots up from Peter's suit, making a spider symbol, distracting Jackpot and drawing everyone's attention. Taking advantage that Jackpot was distracted, Peter hits her hits her second disc. He then says rapid fire mode, and the web starts shooting. Jackpot hides behind a rock for a while. Until Peter runs out of web. Peter has to change the web cartridges, and this is the moment where Jackpot attacks. Some time has passed throughout the fight, like the fight is actually pretty drawn out, and now there are about let's say 30 slots left. And she tries to attack Peter, hitting a second disc. Peter then has refueled his web shooters and starts hitting her with a new rapid fire mode, which are these little balls of webs that web her up in place. The other students of Class 1A arrive at Peter's location along with a bunch of students from other class. Peter eliminates Jackpot and passes it out to the next round before he himself can be eliminated. The rest of the class start fighting and start eliminating people from other classes. Everyone in Class 1A passes to the second round. In the waiting area, Peter repairs his suit because it's kind of broken the stealth mechanisms, so it can work again. The second round is announced. They have to rescue people. When it actually begins, Peter splits up from the rest of Class 1A, going through the city part with his webs. He eventually finds a kid and manages to get him out of a building. As Peter moves the child to a safe area, he starts having flashbacks to when he was a kid. Remembering seeing his parents in action and what people told him when they died, he finds himself telling the kid with the story that his parents had just died, like the kid's story, the background stories that his parents just said. It's going to be alright, kid. You're going to be fine. Peter spends the first few minutes rescuing people. Well, Peter takes the kid to the safe area and spends the next few minutes trying to save people from the city. He manages to save about 5 people before he realizes that the safety area, the area where they're keeping people, is being attacked by villains, and goes to assist. Like, not real villains, the fake villains. He starts taking down the henchmen in this scenario, switching between Spider-Fu and different web settings. Like, he's using new web settings like taser web, etc. At a certain point, Peter turns around and realizes that Todoroki isn't focused. He screams at Todoroki, "Snap out of it!" Peter continues fighting against the henchmen when Midoriya joins him. They take care of these pretty quickly and see Todoroki and Inasa team up with the fire tornado thing. Grand Orca manages to free himself from the trap, and as he does, he finds that Midoriya has kicked his arm and Peter has webbed his feet to the ground and is coming for a kick himself from above. Peter kicks and then throws 2 web lines in at Orca, saying taser mode, electrocuting Orca. Then it is said that the last civilian has been rescued. The exercise is ended. After a bit of time, Peter and the rest of the Class 1A change into their school uniforms. They go to get their scores. Peter did pretty well. He got 91 points out of 100, only losing 9 points because of certain mistakes he made. He gets a hero license, and a bit later, after some interaction with some people from other classes, he goes back to the dorms. I hope you all enjoy this episode. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, make whatever you want. Leave a suggestion in the comments of what other shows I should make, what other series I should make in the channel. And until next time, I hope you all have a nice day. Goodbye.